What's up, bros? Something really shocking happened today because literally out of nowhere I received this hobby box of 2021 Series 1. Actually, some of you asked for my address on Instagram and said that they will send me some Series 1, but I didn't expect anything. I expected perhaps like a blaster, but nothing like a hobby box. And so this box came today literally with no identifiers except my address on it. So whoever sent me this box, like I appreciate it a lot. I actually was reluctant to order a Series 1 hobby this year because in the US it's like $50 above MSRP, so like it's going like at 125 bucks a box, which is pretty shocking for a hockey product. I think the last time hockey products were above MSRP in the US, it was like this McDavid and Matthews years, and even in these years it wasn't Series 1, it was like Ultimate and Cup, which were above MSRP. So I decided to wait for the retail. I actually ordered a couple of retail boxes from Fanatics for when they had minus 30% off, so it was like $69.99 minus 30% off, so I thought it's a good price, but they still haven't shipped. And actually, like, I'm a little bit suspicious about Fanatics in general because this year they already canceled my orders of Optics basketballs. So this is gonna be interesting if I will receive them. But this is totally unexpected from somebody. Unfortunately, I don't know from whom, but I get that person is watching, and if the person will let me know, I will for sure add him in the description of this video, and I will thank him in the next video as well. But because this really means a lot to me that somebody sends me like $125 worth of hockey cards to break and review. But in any case, let's applaud to the person who sent it. It's very, very heart touching. Thank you very much. And actually, this box looks to be like pretty fatty. You can see it's kind of like sticking. Something is sticking out of this box, so it's not really like Ken Hitchcock fat, but perhaps like Claude Julien fat or so. Yeah, I haven't opened these hobby boxes of Series 1 or Series 2 for a while, so I forgot how they feel like. Retail is always like really skinny. The base card design is pretty neat this year. The only thing is that this foil logo is a little bit hard to see, like in the light. It's a little bit unfortunate that it's not brought deep enough and reflects. And as always, the photography is also great. You can really see like how the stick of Debrincat bends. And in terms of the back, yeah, it's always good old bag of products, so season statistics and then some boring facts. So usually in these hobby boxes, there are 10 exclusives numbered to 100 per case, per 12 box case. So there is a reasonable chance of pulling an exclusive numbered to 100, and then there is one high gloss parallel number to 10 per case. So a small chance per 12 box case, so a small chance, but still a chance. Although I remember in McDavid year it was yeah, this is like actually a very similar photo to DeBrincat photo, like almost yeah, like yeah, you can see like that Ovechkin shot is much like faster, because the stick is not very clear in the photo, while it's pretty clear like in a DeBrincat photo. But yeah, cool shots. The only thing is that no goose coming out from the Devil's Den. The only thing is that in I suspect this year. Oh, and our first young guns is Mikhail Berdin. I think he was from Metallurg Magnitogorsk. I suspect was his team in Russian, but he doesn't have stats. So like he has stats for Manitoba Moose. So not a very good young gun, of course, but not really having any young gun. Like it's more like a young wall. And Kalluri Yamamoto, actually interesting player. Not a good player by himself, but has a very good chemistry with Draisaitl. So I think that allows him to stick with Oilers. Yeah, the problem was that in McDavid's and Matthews years. The print run of this product was very, very high, and so there were like two. I think in McDavid's years there was like 2 exclusive number to 100 per case, so it was much more difficult. Yeah, neat photo in the dark. And I suspect that this year is also gonna be more difficult. It will be in the print runs will be much higher and predominant. That must be some kind of subset. Like I don't know what is like really sticking like from his like mouth. Did he is it like this like teeth protection, or perhaps it's like he just like bites somebody's dick off? So not really sure what's going on. What's going on here? But Adam Fox, yeah, hopefully, yeah, defense is a big problem with Rangers. Oh, and this is actually interesting card. This year, these are new like suit parallels. They're not like super rare, but I think. This is they're not like that common like as well. So an interesting card. Although like Brock Bozer does have like a very good taste, like black tie with a reddish suit. So who wears that? I'm in fact not a fan of this, because like this is the type of the cards like even like Leaf could do without the license. Yeah, so of course I'm looking for Jack Hughes canvas. I really hope that's actually interesting. That's a retro uniform. There are not that many. There are not that many games like Devils wore this uniform. And what's also what I also find really cool about this card is that the face of Jack Hughes at the background, so Sam Fan is holding it, like, so pretty interesting. So of course it would be really cool to pull a high gloss Young Guns of Alexis Lafreniere. I wonder what kind of jersey this is. It must be some kind of like a warm-up jersey, or maybe an all-star competition jersey. Really interesting photo. Yeah. High Guns, high gloss Lafreniere Young Guns. That's of course my primary goal, but yeah, the chances are slim. And to be honest, I would be okay with regular Young Guns of Vitaly Kravtsov, who I'm planning to collect this season. Although he, you wish, like, you hope for a Connor McDavid, but who do you get like Connor McMitchell? Like, stats are not terrible, but I never heard about him. Yeah, it's actually not sure like if Kravtsov will be playing this year for Rangers because he now has the contract until the end of the season with Tractor Chelyabinsk. Portraits of Nikita Kucherov. If this color would be a glossy color, it would look bad, but it doesn't really have not a really appealing insert otherwise. So. Okay. Yeah, so Kravtsov will be in Russia at least until the end of March. He's actually, and after that, I'm actually not sure if he will make the roster of Rangers, because he's not playing that well in Russia as well. Although his team is at least like this, like a checklist Young Guns, not a. I was hoping for Lafreniere and Kravtsov, and so I got both of them. So not the worst card. Obviously not as expensive as regular Young Guns, but still like pretty cool. So is there like some kind of a dot? I wonder if this is like a printing dot or what. But actually pretty cool. Although like I find these photos at the training facilities like a little bit stupid. But definitely like not the worst. Not the worst card. And Kyle Palmieri. That's also a retro uniform. So apparently, like Upper Deck photographers went to this game, where Devils were wearing these retro uniforms, because they also had Hughes in that uniform, and it really looks like a Palmieri has like a boner here. It's like the device is really sticking out through this protection. Mika Zibanejad, Alex Radulov. I love his smile without the teeth. Pavel Zacha and Dominic Kubalik. This is like typical photos like Upper Deck puts into this canvas. Young Guns, often you can see like players like practicing with the soccer ball or so. Ilya Samsonov, Elvis Merzlikins, like a great goalie. Like people thought that the goalkeeper position is going to be problematic for. Panarin like is celebrating. It's amazing he's able to raise his legs so high. and portraits of Jason Robertson. It's actually a Rocky portrait. Yeah, usually I don't buy these hobby boxes. And oh, what is this? That's a die. No, it's not even a die cut insert. NHL worldwide, so it's just like seems to be dedicated to the national teams. But what would be really cool is that if players would be in the national team uniforms, like for example Panini is doing right now with Capo Kakko. Otherwise, that looks like a simpleton like design, like which I as a C student in arts could do like in paint. And at least even if the design is stupid, you could make it like die cut, but no, like by cutting this sky space. But nope. Yeah, pretty bad. Jordan Binnington. Checklist for non-Rockies. And another worldwide of Draisaitl. Yeah, if it would be like a die cut, perhaps if it would be on an acetate, it would look better, but otherwise like an epic fail. Yeah, generally inserts are not super promising at this year. Yeah, usually I don't get hobby boxes because the only real bonus is like this exclusive number 200 and high glosses numbered to 10. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Like his device must hurt like when he sits like that. Yeah, but this high glosses and exclusive will only cost some money if it's a hot Rocky, but there's like 1 or 2 hot Rockies, so it's essentially like a zero chance to pull Young Guns exclusive or high gloss of a good Rocky. So and all other cards you can pull from the retail, no, except some like other very rare inserts like Day with the Cap, which are also like impossible to pull regularly. And Semyon Varlamov of Islanders, actually another player which I plan to somewhat to collect this season is Ilya Sorokin. And Olli Juolevi. I think he was 5th overall pick like in like 2 or 3 years ago or something. Something like that, but was stuck in the AHL for some time. Yeah, another player which I plan to collect is Ilya Sorokin for also for Islanders, and Canvas Young Guns of Gabe Vilardi. What are his stats actually? The stats are actually not bad, like 7 points in 10 games, although especially on a weak team like it's yeah, but I didn't hear like much about him, but it could be because obviously I don't follow the scrub teams closely. I love this Hartford uniform. Upper Deck really seem to put the emphasis on this retro uniforms this year. Tuukka Rask, yeah, I find pretty unresponsible what he did this year in the playoffs. Just left, leaving Boston without a starting goalie. It's yeah, pretty irresponsible if you ask me. Like, and Kiefer Bellows of Islanders, like what a yeah. I don't know him, and I've been to some Islanders games last season, so that's not a good sign at all. I should say so. Braden Shen, Colton Parayko. Yeah, and like Portrait's insert is like Roman Josi, probably the best defender in the league, but God, this is like Got this portraits in like an ugly insert set. Yeah, so seems like we didn't pull any exclusives, and our last Young Guns is gonna be Kirill Ustimenko. Like, who is this guy? Like, again, like this photo is like some practice, like jersey photo. Like, yeah, so he seems to be like struggling in Lehigh, only 5 games, and like saving percentages like well below 90. Although it doesn't mean like much, like because for example Ilya Samsonov was also struggling in Hershey, but played really well in the NHL when he got a chance. Oh, and that's Dezo. I think that's a new insert this year. Like looks actually pretty cool. I think there are more rare pink versions of this as well, but yeah, like pretty cool card. Unfortunately, this colorful inserts and shiny inserts don't have a very strong following in hockey, but I personally like them, so it's like at least for me it's a good to pull. So yeah, looks like another new insert this year, and Mikhail Backlund, like a pretty aggressive like photo. Barkov, Travis Konechny, like I wonder what is he doing with the puck like here. PK Subban, that's a pretty terrible photo. You cannot see his face or anything. And my jersey is Kasperi Kapanen, who used to be with Penguins for a really long time. So this year they brought these hockey stick designs for jerseys. Something new, but I can't really say that I'm excited about any of this new design features this year, unfortunately. And Thomas Tatar, Travis Shanahan, Blake Coleman, Dylan Strome, and debut dates of Joel Farabee, so October 29th against. That's also like last year. I'm not sure what the idea of having these cards dedicated to sophomore. They're not very collectible, so yeah, pretty overall slightly below average break for if the box would be at MSRP, but for the box which is above MSRP, it's pretty terrible break. So of course pretty cool, this Lafreniere Kravtsov joint checklist Young Guns. I'm not sure what it is worth, perhaps like maybe like $5 to $10, something like that. That's what usually these Young Guns are worth. So perhaps the best card is this canvas Young Guns of Gabe Vilardi and Kasperi Kapanen of Kasperi Kapanen jersey, and this new suit insert this year of Brett Bozzer. Overall, a little bit disappointed this year because this new inserts a little bit like lame, and it seemed that the product is again watered down. I didn't pull any exclusives or high gloss, so this is like a bad sign for a very watered down product. But it's always like a Series 1 hobby. It's a lot of packs, and a lot of great photography. I had a great time, and whoever sent these books, thank you very much.